Warning: this article contains spoilers for House of the Dragon Season 1 and George R. Martin's book, Fire Blood, House of the Dragon Season 1 finale subtly introduced another major Valyrian family in Westeros, who will come into play significantly during Season 2. The blood of Old Valyria has played a big role in House of the Dragon's story, particularly in playing up the blood purity and dragon riding abilities of Houses Targaryen and Valyrian. However, there is another family from Old Valyria who made their home in Westeros before the Doom, though they don't hold the same level of power and influence as the Targaryens and Valyrians. The forgotten Valyrian family in Westeros is House Celtigar, who were once minor lords in Old Valyria. Like the Valyrians, the Celtigars were not dragon riders, which is likely why they migrated to Claw Isle in Westeros. The ancient house was finally introduced in House of the Dragon Season 1 finale, as Lord Bartimos Celtigar, Nicholas Jones, appeared on Dragonstone. Although Rhaenyra didn't explain the Valyrian blood shared with Lord Celtigar when making an alliance with him, Bartimos is one of the trusted members of her Black Council seen around the painted table. While they didn't play a significant role in Season 1, House Celtigar will become increasingly important in House of the Dragon Season 2's Civil War. House Celtigar's role in House of the Dragon's story. House Celtigar will be a noted presence on Rhaenyra's Black Council throughout House of the Dragon's story. George R. Martin's Fire Blood book explains that Lord Bartimos Celtigar will advise Rhaenyra to take advantage of her dragon power and seize King's Landing, but the Queen takes a more cautious route. However, when Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen does finally take the Iron Throne from her brother Aegon, she names Bartimos Celtigar the Master of Coin and Lord Treasurer of her small council. With the pace that the series is moving, Rhaenyra is likely to take King's Landing at the end of House of the Dragon Season 2. While an important part of her council, House Celtigar will cause trouble for Queen Rhaenyra's reign in King's Landing. Since Aegon had emptied the treasury, Rhaenyra desperately required a way to replenish the crown's wealth. As Master of Coin, Bartimos enacted many unpopular taxes originally introduced by his ancestor Edwul Celtigar, but made the taxes and fees far worse on the small folk. Eventually, Bartimos makes matters worse by advising Rhaenyra to arrest two base-born dragon riders still loyal to the Blacks. Considering how unpopular the Master of Coin was with the people of King's Landing, it's unsurprising that House Celtigar's role in House of the Dragon wanes after a mob of small folk castrate and behead Bartimos during a series of riots. Where House Celtigar is during Game of Thrones. Much like the ambitious House Valyrian, the Valyrian-blooded House Celtigar loses most of its power and connection to the throne after House of the Dragon. While no members of House Celtigar are represented in Game of Thrones, the family is still around and noted for being wealthy during this time. In the books, Ardrian Celtigar pledges to Stannis Baratheon at the start of the War of the Five Kings, but is taken prisoner at the bloody Battle of the Blackwater. At this point, Lord Celtigar pledges fealty to Joffrey Baratheon and remains in King's Landing. Making matters worse, the descendant of House of the Dragon Celtigars later testifies at Tyrion's trial that he once heard him threaten Joffrey.